Learning how the muscles grow is important for everybody, whether you want to build more muscle or whether you just want to avoid withering away as an elderly person. We often see elderly people withering away and struggling, and yes, aging is a real thing, but you can definitely be elderly and still mobile and be able to move around. Subscribe to this channel if you want to know how to build muscle or lose body fat, and we cover topics just like in this video, talking about how muscles actually grow and what makes muscles grow. I'm going to go through all of the information in this video, and right at the very end of the video I'm actually going to just give you a tip to help you out that will help you build more muscle. I'm going to give you a basic idea and then I'm going to break it down, go deeper and make it easy to understand as well. The basic idea is that we go to the gym, we use resistance, so we use the weight to damage and tear down the muscle fibres. We then intake protein and amino acids from the protein and achieve a calorie surplus so that we can recover. We then go to sleep, and that is when the body does its magic. That is when the body recovers and builds those muscles bigger and stronger. Now let's go a little deeper. I want to use the example of the bicep muscle. Let's say you bend down to pick up a car tyre. A car tyre is typically quite light, and so the bicep would have no problem in picking that up. It wouldn't be much of a test for the bicep to pick that up. But now let's say we try to pick a tyre up that weighs as much as a human being. At this point, when we go to lift the weight, the bicep simply wouldn't be able to handle that weight. It's not strong enough to handle that weight. And as a result, it will call on other muscle groups to help it out. So now we're trying to lift this bigger tyre. It will engage your glutes, it will engage your back, it will engage your shoulders. Every part of your body will be engaged to now try to lift this weight. So to explain what happens, muscles have loads of little fibre chains that contain proteins. The muscles have loads of fibres that make up the muscles. When those fibres are damaged by having resistance placed on them, such as moving the tyre, it causes little micro tears in those fibres. Not a full tear, but this is technically damage to the muscle. The body then repairs those fibres, causing them to get bigger and stronger. When you lift a heavy weight consistently, such as in the gym, or even lifting the tyre up if you was doing that consistently, you are teaching the body that more is required of it. You're teaching the muscle that more is required of it and that its current strength isn't good enough. If you're interested in building bigger muscles, then obviously we have to go to the gym and you have to make the muscle work more than it normally does. I have other videos on this topic on the channel about ways to build muscle. Just click on the channel and look for them, but not before I've given you the bonus tip. The biggest tip I can give you on building bigger muscles, if that's something you want to do, is when you go to the gym, just focus on your compound movements. Focus on the movements that are working multiple muscle groups at only one time, such as the bench press, the deadlift, the squat. These exercises and any compound exercise are what's going to build the most muscle because it's putting more workload on the muscle.